Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to McAdie's Entertainment. I'm your host as always, Adam McGahee. In the Marvel Zombies universe, the virus spreads like wildfire. It infects gods, mutants, aliens. No one is safe. But what if we ask the bigger question? Who across all of fiction could actually survive this plague? We're diving into 10 fictional characters from comics, games, movies, and shows who could realistically outwit, outlast, or even be immune to the zombie virus that turns famous superheroes into cannibals. Let's get right into it. Number 10, Geralt of Rivia, The Witcher. Geralt isn't just a skilled fighter, he's a scientifically enhanced mutant. His body has been chemically altered through toxic trial potions, giving him superior healing, a hyperactive immune system, and resistance to almost all diseases. An infected Spider-Man coming at him, Geralt has magic signs to keep distance. A zombie Hulk, he'd use potions like Tawny Owl to boost his reflexes, Swallow to keep healing, and Quen to block lethal hits. He's tactical, cold, and he doesn't get emotionally attached. He's not just immune to infection, he's immune to panic. And, most importantly, he's handsome. Number 9, Ellie Williams from The Last of Us. Ellie is canonically immune to one of the most aggressive parasitic infections ever imagined, the cordyceps brain virus. That immunity didn't come from vaccines. It's literally written into her DNA. Now imagine transplanting that natural immunity into the Marvel Zombies universe. Her body may be able to recognize the virus early, trigger an immune defense, and possibly even an evolved resistance. She could be the only human in the apocalypse with a body fighting back. She's also hardened, ruthless, and has survived entire cities turning on her. Of course, with her still being biologically a human, she'd be prime rib for any of the zombies in no time, so she definitely needs some powerful dudes on her side, helping keep her safe. Number 8, Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen. One of my personal favorites, this dude is beyond flesh. Dr. Manhattan doesn't even have a human body anymore, he exists as a quantum entity, reconstructing himself atom by atom. There's no blood to infect and no nerves to hijack. He can disintegrate infected hordes, travel through time, and teleport across space. Even if the virus mutated to affect non-organic beings, he'd simply alter the fabric of reality to counter this. The real question isn't if Manhattan would survive, it would be whether he'd care enough to help us. Number 7, Omniman from Invincible. Omniman is one of the few characters who would understand this threat instantly and do what needs to be done. No hesitation, no mercy. If a virus turned superheroes into flesh-hungry monsters, he'd burn down entire cities to the ground to stop it. As a Viltrumite, his durability is off the charts. He can fly at supersonic speeds, survive in space, and recover from planet-level impacts. If someone like an infected Captain Marvel tried to bite him, she would straight up lose her teeth. He's not a hero, he's a survivor. And in the Marvel Zombies world, that makes all the difference. The only one I could possibly see infecting him may be the Sentry, but bro just bailed on the entire plot of Marvel Zombies after like 2 panels. Number 6, Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. Now hear me out on this one, Rick has seen every version of the apocalypse across the multiverse. Zombie outbreaks are probably on his calendar between intergalactic poker night and blowing up planets. He could engineer an antivirus, dimension hop to a clean Earth, or download his consciousness into a cool robot who can't be infected. He's reckless, but always 10 steps ahead. And when he loses, he just spawns another clone of himself. Oh, and we can't forget President Keith David too. He's too cool to die like this. Number 5, the Doomslayer from Doom. The Doomslayer doesn't run, he doesn't hide. He charges into the Horde and turns it into meat confetti. He's literally immune to Hell's corruption, has survived dimension-ripping demonic invasions, and uses ancient tech fused with pure rage. He has no known infection points because no one lives long enough to infect him. Doom Guy wouldn't just survive Marvel Zombies, he'd probably end it in less than a week. Man, can you imagine a Doom X Marvel Zombies crossover game? I need that ASAP. Number 4, SCP-049 from the SCP Foundation. Okay, so admittedly, I don't know too much about SCP. I watched some videos about it back in the day, and ChatGPT suggested this one, and it's honestly pretty sick. SCP-049, aka the Plague Doctor, is immune to every disease known to man, and several unknown to science. He claims to cure the plague, but his cure actually involves turning his victims into mindless puppets. If he was dropped into the Marvel Zombies universe, 049 wouldn't flee. He'd see the infected as a divine challenge, a plague worthy of his attention. With a touch he can kill, and with his eerie, calm, and ancient intellect, he may even learn to manipulate the infected. He doesn't just survive, he evolves the threat. Number 3, Master Chief from Halo. John 117 is more than a super soldier. He's a walking bioweapon. His Mjolnir armor is completely sealed with built-in filtration, an air supply, and AI-assisted threat detection. Getting close enough to bite him is already a death sentence. He's trained for alien viruses, biohazard exposure, and combat in contaminated war zones. With Cortana or another AI in his helmet, he'd be tracking mutations, predicting ambushes, and eliminating infected before they could get within 10 feet. Oh, and also, he just looks cool. I mean, why would you want to bite this guy? He looks awesome. Alikard from Hellsing. Possibly one of the most powerful vampires in all of fiction, Alikard is death incarnate. He can regenerate from dust, control shadows, summon familiars, and even reform his body after total disintegration. He's basically a sentient plague already, just classier, and with cool guns. The Marvel Zombies rely on infection through flesh and blood. Alikard can liquefy his body, possess others, and absorb undead matter. They'd bite him and realize too late they just invited a full-on demon into their bloodstream. The Marvel Zombies would straight up fear this guy. And number 1, my boy Alex Mercer from Prototype. One of the most underrated and powerful anti-heroes in video game history, Alex Mercer isn't immune to viruses. He is one. His body is composed entirely of blacklight biomass, a self-replicating, shape-shifting virus that consumes, evolves, and adapts. In Marvel Zombies, the infection spreads through organic tissue. Alex doesn't just resist the infection, he could absorb it and dissect it on a molecular level, and then weaponize it. Need to survive a zombie Hulk? He'll grow claws the size of tree trunks to tear right through him. Need to learn how the virus spreads? He'll consume an infected and gain their knowledge and DNA. In a Marvel Zombies world, Alex doesn't just survive, he becomes the final boss. All while donning a sick late 2000s cool guy Hot Topic hoodie. And these are 10 characters who I feel can survive or perhaps even be immune to the Marvel Zombies virus. Now what I would love to know is what you think. What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with this list? Who else do you think could survive possibly the worst apocalypse in the history of comic books? Sound off in the comments. Also, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed today's content, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon to be notified of all of our latest videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I also wanted to let you guys know that our superhero training program is live. If you're ready to get your confidence back and finally get in the superhero shape you've always dreamed of, you can follow me on Instagram at McGady'sFitness. You can shoot me a message with code SUPER, and I'll send you our free Summer Shredded Spider-Man workout plan. Here's to your superhero origin story. Thank you all so much again. Remember, you are awesome and loved. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.